name is Adeniyi. I'm the CEO of Mascot IT and also the convener of this summit. I want to use this opportunity to welcome you specially to this event, and I want to promise you that you're going to have a nice time. Our speakers are veterans and experts in their field, and I'll tell you should expect to learn about skills that will help you to start and manage your online business. Those people are coming to teach you what they have learned over the years. Okay, so you can avoid to make some of the mistakes they have made in the past, and you can quickly leverage the things that they have learned over several years in just a very few minutes. So that's the advantage. Okay, and I also want to encourage you to please wait to the end of the event, because each of the speakers will be speaking for an average of 5 minutes, and each of those 5 minutes is loaded with lots of information that will help you to become the next millionaire in Nigeria doing online business. So welcome once again. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Kehinde, Ajose, and I want to welcome you to this session of the Mascot Virtual Summit. I'm a visibility strategist and author, and what I do as a visibility strategist is that I help my clients and organizations to create visibility for their ideas, services, products, and initiatives through my company called Visibility Solutions Media. And so over the years, I've been able to achieve this by helping business with the strategies they need to create that visibility for their expertise and for the services they render. So I'll be taking you through what I've called 3 ways to create visibility for your online business. You know, it's funny because we say online business. Every business is actually supposed to be online. In this age and time, you are supposed to be online. You are supposed to have a presence online. You don't necessarily have to wait till when, a pandemic like COVID-19 comes and you start planning how to get visibility online. This is the best time to be online. So one of the things you need to do is that you need to embrace content marketing. Content marketing means educational marketing. A lot of people just believe they want to sell products, they want to sell their services, and what they do most of the time is that they just come after they've been able to identify their target market. They just come and they just keep talking about the product, telling people to buy, telling people about the services they offer, but they don't educate people about those services they offer. They don't tell people about the problem their product or service solves. So that's what content marketing does for you. If, for example, I make shirts, this kind of shirts, I make this shirt and I want people to buy from me, I won't be coming on social media or meeting people every day that you guys need to buy this shirt, buy a shirt. No, I won't be doing that. What education marketing does for you is that you need to start now educating people on why they should buy the shirt. Why should they buy the shirt? What problem is the shirt going to solve for them? If, let's say, someone wants to celebrate a birthday or someone wants to celebrate a memorable day in their life, then the need for them to own a shirt, say a customized shirt like this, will come. That is what educational marketing will do for you, because it's not just enough for you to keep coming telling people buy my product, this is the service I render. You need to teach people the problem you solve, your product solve, or the problem your service solves for them. That is very critical. You need to teach people constantly on the problem you solve for them as an organization, as a business, as a startup. It's critical for you to do that. Then secondly, you need to maximize the media. A lot of people believe because social media is now in vogue, is now what people are using, it still doesn't rule out the place of traditional media. I've been working with traditional media, maximizing traditional media for a couple of years, and it has personally helped me with my brand. For example, a couple of years ago, I wrote a book called Untitled, and that book gave me a lot of leverage in the media. It made me win an award. It gave me a mention in amongst the most sought after writers in Nigeria and stuff like that, because I decided to maximize the media. What the media does for you is that it gives you credibility. Imagine being interviewed in a magazine like Forbes magazine for what you do. It gives you credibility. The media also positions you as an authority. If the media mentions you as an expert in the field, people will start seeing you as an authority in that field. So it's very critical. I mentioned that you need to embrace education marketing. 2, you need to maximize the media. Then lastly, what you need to do is that you need to work with influencers. When I wrote my book Unjustified, I worked with a lot of influencers. As a matter of fact, I worked with a Nigerian actress. She helped me in posting the book on Instagram. And that, as a result of that action, as a result of that strategic step, the book made a lot of sales, generated a lot of sales, because an influential person posts or shared the product. That is why influencers marketing is critical these days. You see that organizations, brands, and businesses are beginning to work with influencers to gain visibility, to create visibility and promote their business. So it's not just enough for you to bank on your own platform. You need to work with people who have the attention of the people whose attention you want to get. So it's critical. Work with influencers, maximize the media, and embrace content marketing. If you desire to create visibility for your online business, you need to do those take those critical steps. Number 1, you need to embrace content marketing. 2, you need to maximize the media. 3, you need to work with influencers. Thank you for listening. Follow me on social media at Eniayekan for Instagram, at Eniayekan on Twitter. Thank you for listening. Keep living your dreams.
Hello, good day, beautiful people, wherever you are watching me from. If your plan is to make money online this year 2020, then you're welcome. Becoming rich or poor will depend largely on your ability to be able to create and generate income online in this post-COVID-19. I would like to share 5 things with you that will aid you making money online or your social media platform. Number 1, I will talk about WhatsApp status. How can you use your WhatsApp to increase your brand visibility and make more money? 1, most of us, we have thousands, hundreds of contacts on our phone. Those that we never call, those that we never reach out to, those that never reach out to us. But each time, if you are not loading your status, your WhatsApp status with your product, with your services, with what you can do, with your professionalism, they won't get to know about you. I remember about a few months ago, someone reached out to me that I've lost a contact for almost 3 or 4 years. And when she reached out to me, she has been following me on my WhatsApp status, so watching my product, my brand, my kind of services. And she said, "Oh, come on board. I want you to handle so and so for my husband who is running for a governorship election." And because I've been loading my WhatsApp status with my services, with my product, and it paid off. But if you have that contact and you are not using it, then you are the one shooting yourself in the leg. Secondly, YouTube is another platform that you must get your business with. You must open a YouTube channel for your product or your services. And in these days, it's all about content, and content is king. And if you want to make money this year and beyond, and post-COVID-19, and you don't have your product on YouTube, you are the one shooting yourself in the leg. Why? Because when you open a YouTube account, or YouTube channel as you may call it, do a 1-minute video, 2-minute video, or 3-minute video of your professionalism, of your skill, of what you can do. People are idle now. They have a lot of time to surf the internet, and if you are not there, you are missing out. So when you put your product there, reach out to your friends on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on your social media. Let them go and like your page, let them watch your video, and ask them to subscribe. Subscription is free, and once they subscribe, you have over 1,000 subscribers and you have over 4,000 watch on YouTube. They will send you a message that they want to start paying you because you have qualified for monetization. Third one, I will talk about Facebook. Some of us has thousands of contact friends on Facebook. And what will you do with Facebook? Put your services there. Tell us what you can do. Do a mini video. Put a picture there. Analyze a situation. Put in value there. When you put in value there, people will take notice of what you are doing. I got a job on Facebook because of my content that I'm putting there. When you start, people might be making jest of you. They might be laughing at you. But if you want to survive post-COVID-19, you must have your presence on Facebook. And there will be be a time when you are negotiating, you can as well tell your client, oh, I'll put your product on Facebook, I'll put it on Instagram, I'll put it on this, I'll put it on that. And that is how you can make a lot of money online. It's about telling them, for example, you have 3 ways of making bread. You can give 2 examples on Facebook and say, contact me if you want to make a fresh and delicious bread. So many content, just all about your professionalism, just all about your skill. The 4th one is the price. Price is so crucial. Many of us, many a times we make this mistake when they say, how much are you going to charge for this service? You just hit the nail on the head. Oh, I'm charging 15,000 naira. No, when they ask you how much are you going to charge, you must repeat what qualifies you to have that conversation. Let's say, for example, you're an hairstylist, or you own a barbing salon, or you have a side hustle, whatever it may be, you must tell them the benefit that you are giving, and finally talk about the price that you want to charge. And don't just eat the price alone. For example, I'm a celebrity journalist and a media consultant. If a client walked up to me and said, I'm having my ceremony or my event, so day and date, how much are you going to charge me? I'll say, okay, good. I'm going to cover it, everybody that is there. I'll produce you a CD. I will, put it on newspaper. I will put it on my Instagram page. I'll put it on my Facebook page. I'll put it on my YouTube channel. That has that. In fact, I can even do a live streaming for you. Then, if I mention all those things, I will now say, okay, you are going to pay me X, Y, and Z amount of money. Let's say, for example, I say you are going to pay me 300,000. I won't just say 300,000. After I must have mentioned all those things, then I will now end it by saying, I don't just call a round figure. No, it's not good. You are shooting yourself in the leg. Add something on it. Your service is 100,000 naira. You can say, sir, for this service it's 103,000 naira, 525 naira. The client might be like, oh wow, where does the 525 naira comes from? And that will be what you people will be negotiating. But if you give a round figure, they are going to slash it for you. And at the end of the day, you will get your amount paid. So try that, it will help you. It's working for me, told other people it's been working for them. The last one, even if every other thing fails, that one will never fail, and that is the customer. Even putting your service online, putting your product online, how will customer get it? There are some spiritual fundamentals that you must do, and that is what I do, and it's been working for me, and that is why I'm happy to share this with you. And since we said customers are king in their own right, so how do you get them to patronize you? How do you get them to come to your site? There's a place I will share with you in the Bible. I base my things on the Word of God. And that is what I want to say. Regardless or no matter the business you want to do online, always involve God. What do I mean by that? Partner that your business with God, because the Bible says in the book of Isaiah 48 verse 17, it said, God teaches our hands to profit and leaded us in the way that we should go. He will give you brilliant idea. Do it this way, do it that way. That has been one of the secrets of my success online, and also in the book of Proverbs 21 verse 1, and it says that the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, just like a river of water turneth it. Most of us, we are looking for clients. In that Bible passage, your king means a client, and if God is the one that controls their heart, why don't you partner with God? When you partner your business with God, He will direct them. They will see your post, they will read about it, they will be convinced. He knows those people that needed to patronize you so that you can make profit. So I believe with this, if you can do all this, because even the economists of the world, they have failed, the businessmen of the world, they have failed, because nobody saw coronavirus coming and it showed their own weakness. But the only economy policy that will never fail is from God. So partner with God with that your business you want to take online, and when it be your senior partner, you will be amazed the kind of result you will begin to enjoy, even online while you are sleeping. So if you are not making money while you are sleeping, if you are not getting your business online, then you are missing a lot. Get your business online and start making money. God bless you.
I'm excited to be here today on the Mascot IT Virtual Summit and to talk about how to start and manage a profitable business online. My name is Tracy Oyekanmi, and I'm the founder of visibleatwork.com, a training platform for highly skilled international talent and experts to scale their careers abroad. However, I'm just going to share my story on how I was able to start the business online and how you can also excel and succeed with your business online, no matter what stage you're in. So let's jump right in. So the first thing I will talk about, I'm going to mention 3 main things you need to focus on. 1 is clarity, 2 is positioning, and then 3 is launching. Of course, the last one comes as a result of growth, but we're going to focus on 3 main things right now. So the clarity that you need. When we talk about clarity, not just because everyone is putting their businesses online, especially as how we've seen in this few months, but clarity for yourself on your why. What is the clarity around the business you want to start? What is your personal story around what you want to offer as a service or as a product? You have to have that clarity where whether you're sleeping or waking up and someone just taps you and says, what is the business you were talking about putting it online? You can immediately, succinctly say what you do, the problem you solve, the impact you create, and who you make that problem and who you solve that problem for in 1 sentence. That's what I mean by clarity. So having that clarity to see what exactly you want to do. And I will give you 3 steps on how you can get that clarity. So from your personal story, what is unique to you with your personal story about this business? There must be something that has driven you to do this business or want to partake in this business. So take the time to do more of the thinking before the launching. That would really help with your clarity. Another thing too is your why. When things don't go as planned, when maybe a customer was upset or you lost a business or you're trying to push to get a business opportunity, how do you keep going? What's your motivation beyond just motivational messages? So you have to think about your why. Why do you feel connected to this business? Why do you feel what you have to offer as a business, as a product or a service would solve a problem? That is what will give you the motivation to keep going ahead and will also give you that clarity to continue. So think about your personal story. Then also think about the things that you have searched for in recent times. What have you bought recently that you had to go search for or check about other people that are using that product or that service? So also put yourself in the shoes of your intended customer. What do you think they will be searching for when they have to encounter your business? What do you think are the pain points they'll be looking for when they have to encounter your kind of business? I will give you an example. If you had a party and you wanted to tie gele and you didn't know how to tie gele, what's the next thing you would do? You would get on your computer or you would get on your phone and you would type how to tie gele. And you would see things come up on how to tie gele, content that people have put out there on how to tie gele, and it will come in handy for you. You watch the video or you watch the tutorial, you tie your gele, you go for your party and you're happy, right? So think about what kind of content is out there that surrounds the kind of business that you create, what you want to create that business around. So that tells you that there should be some form of profitability there, because if these people didn't find this business profitable, they still would not be in business. So think about that and find out at least 3 to 5 people that are already in that business. You don't have to copy their model. We're just looking to see if it's profitable. And then if you can find any info about their pricing or how they enroll their clients, how they reach out to their clients, do they tell you the price up front or do you have to give them a call? Think about all those things and then write them down and then find the average in terms of the pricing. What's the average price that they put on it? That would give you an idea on what to look for. So now we're done with clarity. So you see how you can go on an assignment to see how you can get clarity on your business. So use these 3 tips to be able to find clarity. The second point would be positioning. So like we said, checking about your competitors, seeing what they're doing and how you can apply that to your business. But you don't want to sound exactly like how your competitors sound or exactly like how someone else within that industry sounds. So you have to sit and think, in this world of noise online, how can I position myself to be a solution provider? Before you think about just selling a product or a service, think about you as a solution provider or your business as a solution provider to that person's problem. That's how you need to think about your business. So how do you position yourself as a solution provider to the end user or to your customer? So think more about solving a problem, and that would help you to share more on what you've done, hearing from all the other speakers from this conference. Thank you, and I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Tunde Aderemi, the CEO of Load NG Automated Systems, and today I'm going to be talking to you about starting an online business post COVID-19. COVID-19 came to all us as a root shock, but we should realize that we have to move on. As great entrepreneurs, one thing that should always be in the forefront of your mind is that no matter what happens, you have to move on. And it's so right that it is in times of issues, it is in times of problems that solutions come forth, and that's the best time to provide solutions to problems. So because of the short time I have, I'm going to be identifying 5 basic steps to starting an online business post COVID-19. The first step is to build a strong and solid foundation. What I mean by building a strong and solid foundation is getting skills. Get skilled up. It's a world of freelancing. It's a world of where the owner of the job does not even have to know where you are or what you look like. If you can deliver the job, voila, it's okay by him. So the first step is to get skills. You could get skills in graphic design, you could get skills in web programming, a whole lot of skills, most especially digital skills. Digital skills at this time are hot skills, because digital skills are those type of skills that when you have them, you don't have to be physically present where they are needed. So you could imbibe freelancing platforms like Fiverr, freelancer.com, get paid per hour and all that. So the second step is identifying a problem. Most people do businesses. They do businesses because a friend is doing it, or because it is probably being done in that environment. But that is not the best way to approach businesses. You should approach businesses with problems. When you can identify a problem, then definitely people will pay if you can bring value in solving that kind of problem. There are a lot of problems these days. One of the basic problems is all the schools are on break. All the schools are not on section, and the students are getting dull at home and all that. So you could start an online tutorial section. You could start an online marketplace. You could start something online, something that connects people online and all that. So you have to identify the problem. The third step now is solving the problem and testing your offer. So let's say, for example, now I identified the students' problem of trying to do home lessons, but this time around online, and building a platform where students can subscribe and get to learn. Parents can subscribe and all that. So now that I have gotten the problem and I've gotten the solution, I have to start by testing the offer. You put one leg in and see how it goes. You test the offer. You talk to people, close friends, colleagues. Oh, I can do this now. I have this platform where I can teach your kids, and that's just an example. I have this platform where I can teach your kids and all that. Would you like to subscribe for, let's say, 1,000 naira per week and all that? So you test your offer. That's the third step. The fourth step is leveraging on your network. The network you already have, you leverage on it. You don't find big networks yet. You are on WhatsApp. Virtually everybody's on WhatsApp these days. So get on WhatsApp. Connect with your friends, your family members, and that's the fabric of your first set of clients, because every good business starts from that level. Those are the people that knows you already. They trust you already. You don't have to start telling them to trust you with your business. So it's a free ride for you to test your offer with them, by leveraging the network you've already got. Then the fifth step is establishing your web presence. Because we are in a time, post-COVID is going to be around for a while. We don't even know if we are post-COVID yet, but it's going to be around for a while. So we are in a time where physical presence, physical relationships are not advised, are not encouraged by the government and all that. So this is the time when online stuff will thrive so much. You know, asking people to come online so you can teach them something, asking people to, you know, creating a platform where, you know, people can meet each other, creating a platform where people can buy and sell. You know, there are a whole lot of problems in the society, and only if you could solve them, you could be a very big entrepreneur post-COVID. So I would like you to see the COVID scenario and everything as a blessing rather than a disappointment. You know, the last step, as I was saying, is to establish your web presence. Get your business out. You know, if you cannot afford a website yet, get on blogger.com, register a domain. I mean, a blogger domain. You know, you could get on wordpress.com, register a WordPress domain. Just start something, continue that way, and when you scale, you move to bigger and better domains. You know, register your website. Your website does not have to come at a cost. Just go to these sites, you know, blogger.com, wordpress.com, and all that, to register a demo website sort of for the meantime. And when you register that, make sure you're on WhatsApp. There is a business feature on WhatsApp now. All you have to do is to just download WhatsApp Business, register your business, put your address, you know, follow their rules, and you get the WhatsApp Business platform registered for you. And there is another thing WhatsApp Business does now. It allows you present your catalog. What I mean is that, for example, now if you sell shoes, you could now put the pictures of the shoes in a website form, you know, under your catalog on WhatsApp, in such a way that when someone comes around to your WhatsApp and views your profile, he sees your catalog, you know, he sees your products, your services, and all that via WhatsApp Business. So WhatsApp Business is a very wonderful tool for businesses these days, and register on WhatsApp. There are other platforms too, like gg.ng, like OLX was before, it's now gg.ng. These are platforms where you can, they have services sections, so you could always come to the services sections, put your businesses out there, be very sure that it will meet your audiences there and all that. So register on various websites where you could register your presence for that particular service you are rendering, and I'm so certain that the sky will be your stepping stone after doing all this. So those are the 5 steps. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Have a fantastic time.
Hello, my name is Precious Eniayekan, brand expert, humanitarian, entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur, and today I'll be talking to you about building a profitable personal brand online. I started my business journey 7 years ago. I'll just give you a background history. When I started, I didn't know I was building anything called a personal brand. I just knew. So for my businesses, people will always say, oh, instead of calling me Precious. Then my business name was Sparkle Global, because I was into fashion. I was selling clothes, I was delivering fashion items, I was styling people for weddings and photo shoots and a whole lot of stuff. So people would always say, oh, hi Sparkle, hi Sparkle. I'm like, okay, my name is Precious, right? So I didn't know I was building a personal brand then. But over 7 years, my brand has evolved into different things, and it's okay for your brand to evolve. So today I'll be taking you on a whole new journey on how to build a profitable personal brand. And trust me, some people are building personal brands that are not profitable. So go with me on this journey. First, you have to take inventory of your existing brand. You have to take inventory of your existing brand. Just pick up where you are. Like, where am I at the moment? What do I have left? How many followers do I have on Instagram? What is it I can make use of? There's always something to make use of. There's always something to do. There's always a brand. There's always things you can use. So take inventory of your existing brand. Your skills, you have to write them down. What is my skill? What skill have I acquired? Or what skills have I acquired over the years? 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, 1 year? What interests do I have? What am I passionate about? what are my beliefs, right? So that is a way of taking inventory of what you already have. What do I have? What do I want to sell to the world? So now I'm jumping the gun. But just take inventory of your skills, all you've acquired, no matter how small. Write them down. What am I interested in? What interests me? What am I passionate about? And what are my beliefs? So that is you taking inventory of your existing brand. The truth is, if you do not take note of all those things, we can't move forward to building a brand foundation. So now, once you've taken interest or inventory of all those things, we move forward further to building a brand foundation. So when you've taken all those things together, you start piecing the key elements together, and that will help you guide your brand vision. So what is brand vision? What do I want to be known for? Do I want to be known as a real estate mogul? Do I want to be known as a brand influencer? Do I want to be known as the number one entertainment lawyer in Nigeria? Do I want to be known as someone that runs an amazing NGO, and that is what I'm known for, right? And also my businesses as well. So but your skills, your interests, all the things you've written down would help you piece all those things together. So your brand vision, your brand mission, who do I want to influence? Who are my target audience? You need your value proposition. What are you trying to sell? What are you trying to get people to buy into, to sell to us, right? You need that. You need social proof. Things you've done, places you've been featured in, PR, blog. Like, we need to see things. We need to see the work that you've done before, right? So, and also, it is not enough to have a personal website. You have to come up with a call to action. What do you want these people to do? What do you want your community to do? And also, you have to build a community from your personal brand. That's why in the beginning I said not all personal brands are profitable. So you have to take it from just building it to making money out of it. So you have to come up with a community. You have to build a community. And when you build them, you have to have a call to action. What do you want from them? What do you want them to do for you? And apart from that, lastly, I'll just touch on this before I go. Have a clear visibility strategy, guys. Have a clear visibility strategy. PR, guest blogging, partnership, media. Like, you have to have you have to have a way of pushing your personal brand out there. You have to be involved in public speaking. Write a book if you must. Speak in public if you must. Be featured on other people's blog and platforms. So you have to have a clear path. This is how I want to take my personal brand, and that's the only way it can be profitable. Personal brand is amazing. I cannot overemphasize that. Even if you want to do other things, you need. So personal brand is like a pillar you can stand on to build every other thing. So like I said, you have to read more. Contact me on all my social media platforms if you need answers to questions. Precious Eniayekan at gmail.com. On Instagram is precious_Eniayekan. Yeah, so just contact me and I'll get back to you. Bye, guys.
Okay, so in this particular session, what I want to do is to walk you through how to build business system and processes as you begin to build your business online. Okay, just to give you a little clue about myself, sometimes in 2006, I started my first online business, but for a long time until 2014, I didn't make any significant income. Now, between 2014 and now, I've gone on to replicate a lot of the things that helped me in that 2014 to make money online. I've replicated it for several other people, and that's what I want to share with you here. Now, if you are wondering, okay, so how do I build a business online? I will tell you that it starts with having in place a system and a process for your business. Every business is made up of a system, and a system is made up of three parts: input, process, output. Input simply means what you do to bring people into your business. Process are the things that you do that get the people who come in to actually convert into the clients and customers that you want. And then output is what you are going to get out of your business. And so let me break that down a little more. So now for every single part of a system, there are also systems running within a system. Now I'm not trying to confuse you, but here's what I mean. When we talk about input, which is how people come into your business, that is basically an attraction system, a way to attract people to your business. So some of the things you can do include audience building, that is, you are building an audience online. Secondly, you can begin to distribute content, that is, you are creating content or curating content in order for people who are interested in your subject to be attracted to you. Or thirdly are referrals. They are people who will continue to send people to you because of the way you do your business. And let me point out here, if you want to have more referrals, your delivery needs to be great. Fourth is paid ads. So you can always bring people in to do business with you through paid ads. That is an attraction system. Number 5 is media appearances. So if you go on TV, if you appear on radio, those are attraction systems for your business. Those are the ways that you are attracting people to your business. And the last one that I mentioned here are sales invitation. When you directly go out and fetch people, when you directly go out and invite people to do business with you. So for example, churches do that. They go out and share flyers to bring people into their church. That is an attraction system. They are trying to attract people in. That is an input. Here's how it works. You need to be clear on the input you need to be making in your business. That is, these are the things you need to be doing every single day in order to keep your business running. I must mention here, you don't have to be doing all of these at the same time. You can simply just pick 1, 2, or 3 that you are going to start with, and that becomes how you are going to be sending people into your business. Now let's talk about processes, which is what I call the conversion system. The conversion system simply refers to how people who come into your business decide to do business with you. Of course, you are not running an NGO where you are just doing everything for free. You are running a business. So the ultimate goal of a business is to make money, isn't it? What you then want to do is to develop what will allow you to convert the traffic coming into your business to actually do business with you. Number 1 way is to develop products and programs. Number 2 is to get on strategy calls. So you can actually get on a strategy calls where you get to discuss with the people who are interested in your business to find out how you can help them. Number 3 is you can offer people. So let's say somebody buys something from you, maybe a product or a program, you can upsell them. So you can give them a next level, like, okay, you've bought this is the next thing that you need to do. That is a conversion system. You are converting more that way. Another way you can also convert is through one-on-one service. So rather than trying to sell to thousands of persons, you can simply price your product at a point where you know that just working with just few one-on-one clients, working with few one-on-one people, customers, can get you even more money. So that's another way to set up a conversion system. And then lastly, these will be, of course, your business processes. And when I say your business processes, I'm talking about your payment system, your invoice system, your forms, the things that the onboarding processes you have in place. These are the things that you need to set up. Now, let's move to the third part of a business system, which is the output. And output simply refers to delivery. Now, there are basically 2 kinds of results, 2 kinds of deliveries you want to have in place. So first delivery is the delivery of revenue. Second delivery is delivery of results. That is, if people come and do business with you, they are giving you money. Secondly, you are helping them create the result they are looking for. If you create better results for people, they will go ahead and tell other people that guy, you need to do business with him. And of course, that becomes a loop of referrals, isn't it? Another input comes in, and then it gets into the conversion, and then it gets into the delivery. So when you are setting up your business online, especially this new era that we are in, you need to think in terms of systems, think in terms of processes. How can I begin to bring people in? How can I continue to convert people? And how can they continue to result in delivery? So you want to have attraction, conversion, and delivery. Now, the other part that I also need to mention here is that if you are considering letting your business grow beyond you, you will need 1 or 2 persons to work with you. So for example, the attraction point is usually the work of the entrepreneur, the entrepreneur that does that work. The conversion process is usually a product of a manager, and then the delivery process is usually the work of a technician. And when I say a technician is somebody who is very, very good at working out some magic. So for example, in a business like ours, I am simply the entrepreneur. I'm not the person who does the conversion. I'm not the person who does the technical work. I am simply the person who does the entrepreneurial work. So I'm the one who go out to attract people in. There is someone who does the conversion, and there is someone who does the delivery. One thing you can see is this picture here. You can see that it's not just me alone. So you need to think in that time. So if that means that you will need to hire somebody to work with you, that should be something you should consider. The hiring of somebody is not to make you lose money. It's basically to help you deliver better results and to focus on what you do best, which is to bring in money. So what I want you to do right now is to consider, am I really an entrepreneur who brings people in? Am I a conversion person who manages processes and people? Or am I a delivery type of person? I work on the technical side of things. Then find the area that you belong, and then find someone who can partner with you to handle the areas that you can't easily handle. I hope that this particular session, even though it's very, very short, I hope it's been helpful to you. If you want to connect with me, you can go ahead and check for Dayo Samuel. I am Dayo Samuel everywhere. And more importantly, now with what I've just shared with you right now, I know this may be a little too small for you to kind of fully process it. So I'm going to put a link on the screen right now so that you can actually learn even further and use that to actually help yourself. I am Dayo Samuel. Once again, I wish you success in your endeavor of trying to do an online business. Yes, it may be tough. Yes, it may not be as easy as it is painted by a lot of people. But the thing is, once you set up a system, you can be guaranteed of a result or of results every single time, because a system naturally takes care of itself. And if you run with a system, you will succeed over the long run. So please don't be caught up in the euphoria of, yes, there's a new online business, there's a new this, there's a new that, which was where I was between 2006 and 2014. I was jumping from the new idea to the new bubble, to the new trend, to the new item, to the new product, to the new program, to the new style people are using to do business. And that wore me out. I didn't make any money until I decided, let me set up something that will continue to run. And I hope that this is helpful to you. I'm going to see you next time.
Hi, my name is Dara, and I welcome you to this session that I titled, What Shows Up When You Googled? A little bit of introduction. I'm a software developer. I own a small business. I'm a consultant, and I train a whole lot of cloud services and developer services. We live in a connected world today where information is all around us, either information about us or about other things. We can quickly go online and get information about pretty much anything we want to get today by going on a search engine and actually getting that information out. Either it's free, either it's paid, either it's freemium, whatever information is out there on the wide internet. Now, some of the things that connect us in the world today are, you hear of trends, so trend news, the news that is making the headlines. Maybe someone got married, an accident somewhere, weather changes, and all sorts. You get all those trends when you go on your social media, for example, Twitter, and you see the information that is topmost in what people are discussing for that period of time. And of course, there's social media apps like Instagram, there's Facebook, and all these apps actually have trackers that get information about the activities you perform on them. Say, for example, I chat with someone on Facebook that I'm looking for a shoe, I want to buy a shoe. What happens next is you see that you get ads about shoes, about footwears on your social media platforms. How this works is that all this app actually gather information based on your activities, because of course it's free. you're the product. So they get all the information and use that information to be able to serve advertisements to you based on the activities you perform on them. So most of these apps, you have apps that are connected to your watch. You're probably watching this from an app somewhere today, and this is how connected we are in the world today. There's no barrier to communication anymore. There's no barrier to people meeting each other. We live in a very small village now because of the advent of the internet. Now, I want to talk a little bit now about how these search engines are. So if you go on Google, now when I say Google, it's any search engine of your choice, Bing, DuckDuckGo, Yahoo Search. Google is of course the most popular one. How do they actually work? So the first thing that happens is that this search engine, they have what we call a crawler that goes ahead to retrieve information from millions and billions of web pages that exist in the world today. So they go around getting that information, and then they catalog this information that they've gathered through what we call indexing. So they index this information, and then they rank them based on a number of factors. Now, each search engine has different ways they rank. Some rank based on number of hits, some rank based on relevance, some rank based on content. There's a whole lot of ways this ranking actually works. But generally, this is the three steps that are taken for any search engine to work. Now, you might want to ask me, how do I now get on the first page of a Google search if someone search for a profession or a business that I'm doing, or maybe even search for me? An example is if you search for me today, the first thing you see is you see my website, and you see some other social media posts I've made, some of the YouTube videos I make, some of my streams, some of my tweets, some of my Facebook posts. Now, this cataloging has been done over the years, over months. There's a concept of search engine optimization that I do for websites. So the first thing I normally advise individuals and businesses to do is actually have a website. It doesn't cost that much to actually get a website up and running. For as little as under $100, you can get your website up and running today. And a good example is my website. I've got it up and running for about 7 years now, and it's catalog information on me based off of that. So if you go ahead and Google me or Bing me or search for me in Yahoo, the first set of results you see is actually my website, because I have made conscious efforts to ensure that the right information about me is being shown online. Double back about 5-6 years ago, when my website was not that pronounced, what you will see is probably news articles about me, about things where I've been, some very web stuff where information is archived about me. Also, your social media profiles show you who you are online. So most times, what I tell folks is, then if you search for me online, you will see that my name is regular across all my profiles, my website, my social media handles, my streaming handles. So if you search for me, you have a unified platform to see all that information about me. So I normally advise folks have a very good social profile, post regularly. This way, search engines get to index you regularly, and you're being able to get discovered very easily. Also, you should try as much as possible to document your journey. For example, I write code a lot, I teach, I do a lot of stuff around technology. So what happens is I write blog posts about those things, and then these things get searched online, and it is my website, and that way I'm getting more visibility online. Also, another way is feature article. So for example, there's a press release where probably organization featured. This comes up in search results where you get where information is gotten about you or your business or whatever you're doing. And also news articles. So try as much as possible, if there are news information about you, they're actually good information, because this way it helps build your reputation as a trusted person online. So that's a little bit of it from me today. I just want to show you some of the little tips and bits of how search engines works, and how you can optimize your profile and get a lot of information about you out there that is actually right and what you want people to see. And I hope you've been able to learn something, and I guess that's it from me. Enjoy.
Hi, I am Bumi Ajayi, author of the book Get Up and Kick Ass. So quickly, I just want to share with you things you need to consider before starting a business. As we all know, no one was expecting the coronavirus to appear, and so people were not ready mentally, physically, like they were not expecting it. So a whole lot of people lost their jobs, their businesses went down the drain, and so a whole people went into depression, people were suicidal. But yes, I'm here to share with you things you need to consider before starting that business. You need to understand your why. Why do you want to start this business? Is it because people are doing it already, or somebody is telling you, oh, start this business, you're going to be successful? It doesn't work that way. So you need to understand properly your why, and in understanding your why, it helps you to develop and be able to identify your audience, the people you want to solve their problem. Your business cannot solve everybody's problem. I'll say it again. Your business cannot solve everybody's problem. It can only solve a set of people, a particular people, a particular person's problem at a time. So when you understand your why, it helps you not to be everywhere and every time and try to be everything to everybody. No, pick, like I said, understand your why. When you understand your why, it leads you and saves you stress of trying to help everybody. So when you understand your why, you'll be able to map up your vision. You won't be able to know whether this is something you want to do for a very long time or a very short period of time. It will help you to understand the people that have this problem and why you should solve it, and how you can build systems and processes around this business. So understanding of your why do you want to start this business? Another thing you need to put into consideration before starting your business is your mindset. You need to be able to deal with your mindset. Let go of fear, procrastination, perfectionistic syndrome, trying to get it at first, which is, I see failure. People say, oh, what if I fail? So what? Failure is feedback. It means you tried this, it didn't work, and you have to go back to the drawing board to know how you can improve and how you can be better. So yes, understand your why. It's very, very important to understand all this. Get rid of every negative mindset. As a man thinketh, so he is. So if you feel you won't be successful, there you have it. You won't be. But if you feel, yes, I will be successful, there you go. You will have it. So the mindset, you need to get rid of fear of starting. Get rid of the fear of starting. Get rid of trying to be perfect. Nobody is perfect. No business is perfect. We just have business owners who have tried a whole lot of systems, who have put process in place. So another thing you want to do after you understood your why, gotten rid of negative mindset, is to put systems and process in place. Don't just start business. Put systems in place. Put what you need to do. Do you need to hire people? Do you need to hire people, or can you do it alone? Learn to outsource. In starting the business, you must learn to outsource. So you put a system, document, ask people around who are in this business. Let them give you their process. Let them give you guidelines on how to go about it, and then you work on it, collect it and work on it. Another thing you want to understand is your personality type. Are you truly made for business? Can you truly handle the pressure that comes with starting a business, or owning your business, or working with people? Most people can handle it, and so they go about, being nuisance. Thank you.
Hello, welcome back. Hope you had a nice time listening to those speakers. I learned a lot also. And I like to encourage you to take out time to implement the things you have learned, because that's what separates the winners from the losers. A whole lot of people read, wide, we go to school, learn, but only a few act on the things they have learned. And those are the people that change the world. So now you have learned about starting and managing an online business. So what are you going to do with the information you have gotten? That's all that counts. If you don't do anything, then the information you have gotten is just potential energy. It doesn't achieve much. But if you act on it, you begin to learn, and over time, you begin to make money online. So thank you very much for taking out time today to participate in this summit. And also, I want to also say a very big thank you to the speakers for taking out time to develop content for this summit. And lastly, I'd like to say a very big thank you to our sponsors and partners for helping us to make this event a success. Particularly, I'd like to say a very big thank you to Udua Coin, Rise Africa Entrepreneurship Foundation, Visibility Solutions Media, Bamifemi Arts, Diag Nigeria, and Esther Bodilawson. Thank you very much, everyone, for your support. Tomorrow is another time. The event holds from 8 to 9 GMT+1. I want to encourage you to attend early because we're starting exactly by 8 p.m. GMT+1. So till then, have a great night. See you tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye.